Adding and subtracting polynomials. Hello, today we are going to practice adding and subtracting polynomials. So first we are going to try adding this polynomial. And we see that in between everything there's addition. And in between the set of parentheses there is an addition. That means we're adding two polynomials. And then we have subtraction and addition here. So since we have addition between there's no multiplication other than the coefficients with each x. We can just get rid of those parentheses and we can reorder it so that the x squareds are together, the x's are together, and the constants are together. So first of all, we're going to have 3x squared. So got that. Plus 4x squared. We got that. Plus 2x minus x plus 5 plus 1. So we can combine these two, we can combine these two, and we can combine these two. So 3x squared plus 4x squared, we just add the coefficients to get 7x squared plus 2x minus x. So 2x minus x is like minus 1x is just x. So 7x squared plus x, and then 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 6. So that's all there is to it. That's adding polynomials. So the next one we're going to do is subtraction. So this time we have to distribute the negative, imagine it being a -1, to all of the terms inside. So we're going to be switching some signs around. So the first set of parentheses, in the first parentheses, we can just write 7x cubed minus 2x squared, and then plus x. And then -1 times 4x cubed is minus 4x cubed. And then -1 times x squared is minus x squared. And then -1 times -2 is plus 2x. Okay, and then we're going to find things that have like terms. So we have a cubed and a cubed, and you circle and use the sign in front of it. All right, and then we have a minus 2x squared and a minus x squared. And finally, we have a plus x plus 2x. Those are our like terms. So let's do the x cubes first. We're going to have 7x cubed minus 4x cubed is 3x cubed. And then let's do the x squareds. We got minus 2x squared minus 1x squared, which is minus 3x squared. And finally, we have the x's. We have x plus 2x is going to be plus 3x. And we have it. So the only thing different between adding and subtracting is with subtracting, you have to make sure to change the signs of everything in the second set of parentheses. If there's nothing there, you assume it's positive, and then you change it to negative. If there's a positive there, you change it to negative. If there's a negative there, you change it to positive. So that's when you're subtracting polynomials. Now, I would like to do some practice problems. I would like for you to do them, try to do them on your own first. And I got this worksheet from Kuta Software. I just Googled adding and subtracting polynomials. By the way, we also, in the last lesson, we learned about the degree and the number of terms. So, for example, number 1 has just one term, and the degree is 1 because we have x to the first power. So that would be a monomial because there's one term, and it's to the first degree. Number 2 would be a binomial because there's two terms, and the degree is to the fourth power. Let's do number 13. All right, so go ahead and write that down, pause, and I'll come back and we'll do that one together. Adding polynomials. All right, did you figure it out? So what I'm going to do is circle like terms. We just have 1 to the fifth power. And since this is adding, we're just going to use the signs in front of each number. So that's only 1 to the fifth power. So I'm going to write that first. And then the next one Do we have anything to the fourth power? No, we do have two things to the third power. So we can add these together, or it looks like we're going to subtract. So 8x cubed minus 7x cubed is just x cubed. So plus x cubed. All right, so then what degree comes next? You said the second degree, you are correct. Remember to get those signs in front of them. So we have a plus 3x squared and a plus 6x squared is a plus 9x squared. And then at the end, we just only have one constant. We don't have anything to add to it. So we'll just put a little plus 4 here at the end. And that should be our answer. Let's double check. Number 13, 12x to the fifth plus x cubed plus 9x squared plus 4. We did it right. All right, the next one we're going to do is going to be subtracting. Whoa, this is a lot. Let's do number 14. And we're adding the first two, and the last one is subtracting. So I'm going to change that to a plus and change the signs inside. So that's going to become a positive. This one's going to become a minus. And then we can just combine like terms. So do we have any like terms? Let's see if we have any like terms. This is a like term, m to the fourth. Um, there are a couple of constants. We have a m to the fourth n squared. That's only by itself. We have a m squared n to the third. That's by itself. And another m to the fourth. And we switched that to minus. Okay, so let's do the 13m to the fourth minus 2m to the fourth. That's going to give us 11m to the fourth. And then 11m to the fourth minus 5m to the fourth is going to be 6m to the fourth. All right, and then this one's all by itself. There's nothing else that has a m to the fourth n squared. So we're just going to write plus m to the fourth n squared. And then there's nothing else that has m squared n to the third. So we're going to just write plus 13m squared n to the third. And then all that's left are two constants. 2 plus 2 is going to be 4. So this should be our answer. Let's double check number 14. All right, so they wrote it in the correct order because you see how the m to the fourth n squared is first? That's because it has the largest exponents because you do the 4 plus 2 is 6. So they wrote that one first. So that's good. We have that. And then plus 13m to n cubed, we have that. That's second because the exponents are 3 and 2, and 3 and 2 is 5. So 4 and 2 make 6, 3 and 2 makes 5, so that comes next. And then the next one is plus 6m to the fourth because the 4 is smaller than 5. And then the constant comes last. We did it right. We just didn't have it in the proper order. And your teacher might ask you to do that. So it's important to know how to do that. So I hope this helps. That's it for today. And in the next one, we are going to be doing some multiplying with binomials. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.